Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. It is day 9 for Vlogmas. So come on, see what I have for breakfast, for lunch. There's a vlog. I believe it's on meal planning, simple meal planning. And there's a little Trader Joe's haul in here. So come along for the ride and let me know what you think of this video. Let's see my breakfast because I'm getting hungry. Breakfast this morning is avocado toast done Dish with D style. I have 2 points, which is I have 56 grams of avocado for 2 points on my Ezekiel bread, which is 2 slices for 3 points, 1 slice for 1, but I'm having 2 because why not? And I have the avocado. I have 1 slice of Canadian bacon. 1 slice is 0 points. I have 1 egg split between the 2 for 0 points on my personal points. And I did some hot sauce on top. I did the old Trader Joe's trifecta, green goddess, onion salt, and I think citrusy garlic, because I like my avocado tasty. So this is my 5-point breakfast. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait to dig into this. Yum. Okay, today's lunch on my personal points. I have a Mission Carb Balance. I think it's a sun-dried tomato or tomato wrap. That is 2 points. I have it filled with mustard and turkey. That is 0 points for me. It's turkey lunch meat. It's one of those low-fat ones. And lettuce. So that's a 2-point wrap. Everything else is 0. My hard-boiled egg. There should be another half. That has mustard, and it is 0 points on my personal points. I have Laughing Cow cheese inside 4 little pepper halves. So it is 1 point for my cheese. I also have leftover vegetables. So between that, the peppers, and the lettuce in my wrap, that is, I'm going to gain 1 point for 1 cup of vegetables. So for me, on my personal points, it is instead of a 3-point lunch, it is a 2-point lunch. But we'll call it a 3-point lunch because we're counting the points. And the bonus ones you get back really don't matter in this video anyway. So that is my lunch today. Oh, if you don't put mustard on your egg, this is a German mustard. Oh, I can't wait. So good. And I do have everything but the bagel on top of everything. All right, let's do a quick little Trader Joe's haul that I did yesterday. I didn't get a lot. I always go there and get my Bear Bells. They didn't have the new holiday one. I'm so disappointed in that. They had a lot of things I was looking for they didn't have. The Jingle Jangle, the Bear Bells, the Kringle. I was not happy. The Caramel Cashew Chew is 5 points, one of my favorites. The Cookies and Cream, decent. No, I mean, I don't love it. I like it. 4 points. The White Chocolate Almond, yes, 5 points. I do like that one. Like I said, I don't dislike the Cookies and Cream. Just not a favorite of mine. These are new. Rosemary Sfogliettes. Thin and crunchy Italian rosemary crackers. If you know me, you know it's all about rosemary. And you get 12 crackers for 4 points, which I don't think that that's terrible. Again, what do I say? Not everything has to be 1, 2, and 0 points. Sometimes you got to pay points for things. And this is coming up points. Now, what I will say is I spent the last 2 years not counting this stuff. So I'm not really worried about it. But I will say, if you feel the need to count it, then by Jove, you do that. But yeah, I'm fine with not counting it. This is allulose and stevia blend. So, don't worry about it. This is new to me. Vegan creamy dill dressing. I thought we'd try it. 2 tablespoons for 2 points. I love any of their, oh, this smells amazing. Any of their fresh dressings. Oh, that's good. The dill in there is so prevalent and it's fresh. Oh, you know, I love their dressings. These are sold by the salad, the fresh salad. Yeah. They didn't have my green goddess, so I just went with this for the time being. Okay. Can't go there without getting my best tasting, best price of protein pancake mix on the market. 3rd cup is 3 points. Deal. It'll tell you the serving is, oh, it does tell you. It used to say half cup. 3rd cup. I know I'm Italian, don't judge, but sometimes you just need a quick sauce. And this one is 2 points for a half cup, which I think is rather good for a pre-made sauce. Just saying. And again, the Italian in me, dadals, we would call these. You would say tarallis, we say dadals back in the hometown. And they're called dadals and French crackers, a traditional Southern Italian assortment. But these are the ones that we always used to have, little round ones. And they're 4 points for 8 pieces, which for something like this, well worth it. In my opinion, again, you might say, D, you're nuts, but that's okay. And I always go get my shrimp burgers and my mahi-mahi. 2 points for both. Each one is 2 points. So we love these. They're easy. And I've never had this Ezekiel. I always get the sesame because I love it so much. But this one is the Ezekiel sprouted grain bread. Flourless. There's no flour in this. 1 slice is 1, 2 slices or 3. Makes the best avocado toast on the planet. It toasts up so crunchy. But I've never had this one. I've only ever had the sesame, so I'm sure I'll like it. I'm sure I will. This is, from what I know, Trader's is the only store that I know that sells it fresh. If you go to your local supermarket, they probably have it in the freezer section. I guess because of it being, you know, so perishable, it gets moldy fast. So mine, I just took it out of the freezer. This was from yesterday. So I keep it in the freezer. We keep it and we just pull out slices as we need them. Another controversy is this. Completely cacao chips, unsweetened chocolate, 100% of the Ivory Coast cacao beans. It is 5 points for a tablespoon. I'm trying to figure out why. Maybe because they're high in fat, but there is no sugar at all whatsoever in them. No added, no natural. So it's 5 points. And these actually look like this. They're pretty flat, so you get a lot in a tablespoon. You don't really have to use a whole tablespoon. Like if you want to sprinkle a couple on something, they are bitter. Ugh. So you can't eat these out of the package. But inside something, they go really, really, really well. So take what you want from that one. And we got the everything ciabatta rolls. Each roll is 6 points, but it is a big, full-size ciabatta bread. It's not a mini, it's a full. So I think 6 points for this is very well spent. If you wanted to have half for 3, then do that. But heck, if you're going to have half, cut it this way because you want to get the seasoning. Absolutely. Do I have everything? I felt like there's... All right, I'm going to grab this. You know I'm obsessed with skinny syrup. So there's a Home Goods next door. And they had the elusive gingerbread. I already tried it, but I will try it again for you because that's the kind of channel I am. Now, granted, the smell is so good. Just open the lid, I can smell it. Oh, these are going to go so good in my pancakes. Now, I don't usually eat this straight. It's usually mixed in with something, so... But even still, this is called gingerbread latte. It doesn't taste like coffee at all. It's amazing. Yeah. This is going to go up there as my top 5 favorite skinny syrups by far. It is amazing. So if you have the chance to go to your Home Goods or TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and you like gingerbread, pick this up. It's great in coffee, hot chocolate. I like it in pancakes and muffins and stuff like that. Be good in anything. You can make a gingerbread tea. Oh, I'm telling you, 0 points. I mean, there's this nut. Look at that. 0. You won't pay anything for this. Yes, it's probably a chemical. I won't lie. It is probably a chemical. But honestly, I don't care. I love it. I love these. It is adds flavor to a lot of things, and I'm just obsessed with skinny syrups. Did I need this? Probably not, but yeah. My husband heard me squeal in the aisle. He goes, "What's that?" I said, "I found the gingerbread," because it was buried in the back. I was almost thinking I didn't have it, but I kept looking, and there it is. So that's my little haul. I figured I'd throw that in my vlog video today. All right, let's vlog for today. This one comes from Anna Marie B. think that's her last name. I don't like to give last names. I don't know. I'm weird like that. And she asked about meal planning. You know I'm not the biggest meal planner. You know I'm not that organized. I wish I were, but you know what? I don't wish I were, because it is who I am. You know, you have to, number one, I always say, know who you are and know how to work with what you got. I mean, can you be somebody that you're not? You can try, but I'm all about, you know, basic meal planning. And what I do is I have this pad. Now, I got this at a bookstore in the mall for like $2. I'm telling you, you can go to any, and it's a meal planning pad. It has a shopping list, and it has Monday, I think it's Monday through Sunday. So you can find the coolest things when you look on clearance. It was on the clearance rack for $2. And you just rip it off. What I can do is I can cut right along here and bring my shopping list, if I was a planner, to the store. But I don't. But what I do is I like to write my 5 favorite breakfasts down here. And that, usually the night before, I'll decide, what do I want to have for breakfast? What do I actually have in the pantry? A well-stocked pantry and fridge is key. I've always said that. I could always pull something in the freezer. There's some turkey sausage. There's some Canadian bacon. I have some low-fat cheese. You know, there's like in the freezer, I have low-pointed bread. I have regular pointed bread. Always have a nice supply of eggs. Always have, you seen my Kodiak. I've got about 8 different flavors. Because I'm never sure what I'm in the mood for. You know, yes, I have an extract cabinet. We all know that. Yeah, I'm a little obsessive. So that's how I plan. My planning is a well-stocked pantry. Because this way, if I want something and I only have plain pancake mix, I got a ton of extracts that make it any flavor I want. So I always have a list written of the top things that I want. And again, now I'm not definitely going to have these on these days, because you know what? I don't know today what I'm going to feel like next week. And I need to want to eat it. I'm not going to eat it because I wrote it down. Like, okay, it's oatmeal. What if I don't feel like oatmeal? What if I feel like a nice veggie omelet? What if I feel like some avocado toast? Like this morning, I was all set to have something else. I decided to have avocado toast because that's what I really wanted. I find I feel more satiated when it's something that I really want to eat. So think about that. And most times I try the night before, what do I feel like for breakfast tomorrow? And I usually will, you know, plan accordingly. And dinners, it's just I have the main items in my freezer, the proteins that I have. So I'll decide, do I feel like chicken today or do I feel like beef? And then I just kind of X off which one I use. And I make sure I go through the list. And I go from my freezer and defrost it in the morning. We have bratwurst in there. There's ground turkey. There's ground chicken. There's ground beef. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts. There's chicken thighs. You know, there's a variety of things in there. And sometimes there's a pasta night. And sometimes we don't always have meatballs with our pasta. Sometimes I've done a tuna sauce. Sometimes I've done a bolognese. Sometimes we just had marinara. Always have rolls in there because my boys love garlic bread with their pasta. So I always try to keep rolls in my freezer. So I guess my biggest advice for a meal planning is to have a well-stocked pantry, freezer, and fridge. So you can always pull from it. Like tonight we're having taco night. I got out a pack of ground chicken. I have some tortillas. I have a can of refried beans. I always have cheese. And I have some, some lettuce and some accoutrements, I like to call it. So we're going to have like soft tacos tonight. So I'm excited about that. For me anyway, I have to be excited about what I'm eating. I do. In order to feel satisfied. Because if you're not satisfied, you're still going to be like, yeah, I ate it because it was there, and doesn't mean, you remember that. Remember about being satisfied, because it's important, because you can sit there and say, well, you should be happy for anything that you have. Yeah, I'm not 5. So yeah, I need to feel satisfied. And since I'm the one doing the cooking, it's pretty much up to me to decide what we have. The boys don't really care. I mean, I'll ask them if they have anything during the week that they want, and they're always good to say, yeah, like when Timmy's home, we know we're going to have pasta more than once. That's his thing. Timmy loves his pasta. So when he's home, we have that more often than we usually do when he's not here. When he's not here, I'm lucky if I have it once a week. It's because, I grew up on it. I don't miss it. And the boys that are home, they can take it or leave it. But Timmy's my pasta boy. That's what he likes. So Peter's my more exotic eater. He likes when we do like tacos or stir fries and things are spicy. He's a little bit of an exotic eater. Patrick he's a hit or miss because with his schedule, he's hit or miss. He's happy to get anything in his gut. And Steve, my husband, will eat anything I put in front of him. My mother used to say, don't tell me your husband likes it because he'll eat anything. And he will. He's good that way. He's a great person to be married to because he will eat no matter what you put in front of him. He will eat it and be grateful. Which is, like I say, he never goes, oh, I really didn't feel it. Never. Never even asked me for anything. He'll never say, can you make? He just enjoys eating. So he likes everything under the sun. So I don't have to worry about that. But that is a simple, meal plan. There's people that meal plan in advance. Sorry, I got cut off. I am not an advanced person. And only because, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to feel like next Tuesday or Wednesday. And yeah, you can sit there and say it's food, it's nourishment. For me, in this lifestyle, I have to want it to feel satisfied. Because that's where I'm at right now. I'm at the needing to feel satisfied phase of my journey. I'm enjoying my food, but I want to enjoy it. And just because I've made it or I wrote on here to have that, doesn't mean I'm going to want it. So yeah, I am not a huge planner. But like I said, I do have a well-stocked pantry. There's pastas. There's potatoes to pull from. There's rice. There's 2 different kinds of rice. So I always have things. And it's hard. I know people can't stock a pantry like that because they don't have the space. They don't have the extra freezer. I have frozen vegetables. I have fresh vegetables. So there's always something I could pull from to put any odd thing together. So I am lucky like that. So that is how I really meal plan. And it's really basic. It is. And it's something that, like I said, I love this little pad because it has a magnet on the back. So it hangs on my refrigerator so I know, what are we going to do? And sometimes I'll cross it off, or sometimes I won't, or I want to have it again, I can have it again. There's been weeks I've had overnight oats twice. Oats were 0 points for me at that time, and I thought, what the heck? And I really was craving them, and to do them with different flavors. I mean, I use the different premiers, so they do taste different. And I was doing the oat bakes. Just because it's overnight oats doesn't mean it's oatmeal. So if you want to make baked oatmeal, overnight oats, hot oatmeal muffins, you can do whatever you want. Just know that you're just using your base ideas, like the French toast. Could be stuffed French toast in a mug. It's your pickle. You decide how you want to have it. But the night before is when I usually decide on breakfast. And I don't have to feed anybody else because they're all grown. My husband can feed himself. The boys can feed themselves. Again, well-stocked freezer, well-stocked pantry, well-stocked refrigerator. They could have English muffins. They could have bagels. They could have eggs. They could have pancakes. They could have, sometimes we have fresh bread. So there's things that they can pull from. So I don't have, it's great when your kids get older. You just have to supply the stuff and they feed themselves. Love that. And same thing with Steve. By the time I get up in the morning, Steve's already finished breakfast. So I don't feed him, and I shouldn't. He's a grown man. He can feed himself. I'm not his mama. So he's usually done breakfast by the time I get up. He gets up earlier than I do. I don't start work till 9. So that's the pleasures in life. So don't go crazy if you're not a planner. You just have to have certain bullets. And like I said, if you don't have one of these, you can just get a notepad and just do that and scribble it out there. You don't have to have the fancy stuff. Does this make it easier? Not really. If I had a plain pad, it would look the same. Sometimes we just like the little, if we figure if we buy all the fancy things, we'll do it. Not always true. If I could tell you the amount of things I've purchased to make me more organized, and they still sit there. Not gonna lie, just because you have things doesn't mean you're going to use them. You can do everything on a plain notepad and just, so don't feel you need all these to spend money on and extra stuff, because you don't. But that is my quick little foray into meal planning and keeping things, like I said, if you wanted to put on here side dishes underneath, you could do that too. You could put like mashed potatoes, rice, pasta, stir-fry veggies, so you could salad, you could, and then like just look and see what you have in your pantry that week, and you could put that at the bottom and then just check off when you use it, or things like that. So make it easier. The easier you make it, the more apt you will to do it. Remember that. Keep it simple. Do not overcomplicate life. Life is too short for complications. Again, same thing with your journey. I always say this, just follow the plan. The more we overcomplicate it, the more we shut down. So we want to keep planning easy. That's your tip for today. Well, that is it for me for my what I eat, my little haul, and my little vlog. I hope you enjoyed this Vlogmas day. I think it's day 9. I'm losing count. So if you do enjoy these, let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and let me know how you meal plan. If this is something you could try, you never know. And if you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. I highly encourage you to hit it. And I see the date is yesterday on there. Sorry about that. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Dish with D community. We're a community that are tackling weight loss 1 pound at a time. So come join my Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew, and become part of our community and our family here. Bye-bye, folks. We will dish another day.